Welcome to another episode where we dive deep into the latest in recruitment strategies, AI innovations, and HR solutions. If you're looking to elevate your hiring game and stay ahead in the ever-evolving world of talent acquisition, you're in the right place. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss an episode filled with insights, expert interviews, and actionable tips to transform your recruitment approach. Stay tuned for exclusive content designed to make your hiring process smarter, faster, and more effective.
Recruitment with next-gen software solutions for companies. But we're not stopping there. We're enhancing the candidate experience with high-quality, bug-free application pages, real-time status notifications, and a supportive job board portal, designed to make job searches smoother and more engaging. Profilytic redefining recruitment for everyone involved.
Trying to find the right person for a job can feel like, well, it feels like trying to find a needle in a haystack. And guess what? It turns out it feels the same way for companies too. So today we're going to do a deep dive into the world of AI-powered recruiting. We'll see how it's shaking things up for both the people looking for jobs and the companies trying to hire them. We've got a ton of research here about what recruiters and HR departments and companies all need when it comes to these applicant tracking systems, ATS for short. And you've got that big meeting on this stuff coming up. So think of this as your crash course in AI and recruiting.
Yeah, it's really it's a pretty fascinating time to be in this field. We're seeing this big shift happening, We're moving away from all those traditional ways of doing things and moving more towards something that's a lot more data driven.
I bet. So let's start with the basics, like the big picture here. How has the whole recruitment landscape changed? And why are these AI-powered systems becoming so essential these days?
Well, the job market, it's become incredibly dynamic. I mean, you've got globalization and remote work and just this crazy competition out there. And all of that means companies have to be a lot smarter and faster when they're hiring people. The old ways of doing things just can't keep up with the sheer volume of applications companies get now.
So it's not just about finding people who are qualified. It's also about finding them quickly and efficiently too, right?
Exactly. Think about it. A company could get hundreds of applications for just one job. Can you imagine trying to go through each one of those by hand? It would be impossible. But AI can come in and analyze all those resumes. It can look for keywords and skills and experience that match the job description.
That sounds like it would save recruiters so much time. But is it really just like a fancy keyword search?
Oh no, it's way more sophisticated than that. AI algorithms can go beyond just basic keyword matching. Like say you're hiring a software developer. The AI can look at places like GitHub where developers share code, and it can use that to actually assess the candidate's coding skills.
Wow, so it's like having a robot programmer go through all the applications.
Well, not exactly a robot programmer, but you get the idea. The AI can spot patterns and insights that a human recruiter might miss.
So it's not about replacing human recruiters, it's more like giving them superpowers.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. AI can take care of that initial screening process. And that frees up the human recruiters to focus on the more human stuff, like building relationships with candidates and figuring out if they'd be a good fit for the company culture.
Okay, so let's talk about the recruiters then.
Yep.
What are some of their biggest pain points, and how is AI helping them with those?
Well, recruiters are under a lot of pressure to fill jobs quickly and efficiently. They need tools that can help them find the best candidates from a huge pool of applicants. And AI systems can do that. They have things like customizable filters that let recruiters really narrow down their search. Imagine being able to filter candidates not just by their skills and experience, but by their personality traits or even their cultural background if it's relevant to the job.
So instead of digging through a mountain of resumes, they can go straight to the most promising candidates. That's got to be a huge relief.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just about saving time, it's also about making better hires. AI can help find those candidates who might be perfect for a role, even if the resume isn't perfect. It's about looking beyond the obvious and finding those hidden gems.
That makes a lot of sense. So AI is like a super efficient matchmaker then, connecting companies with the best possible talent. But what about communication? recruiters still need to talk to candidates and build relationships, don't they?
Of course, AI can't and shouldn't try to replace human interaction. That's why a lot of these AI-powered systems have features like built-in messaging and automated scheduling tools. These features make communication a lot smoother and let recruiters focus on building relationships.
So it sounds like these systems are taking care of all the logistics, and that leaves recruiters free to do what they do best, connect with people.
Exactly. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Okay, so we've talked about how AI is helping recruiters, but what about the companies themselves? What are they hoping to achieve by using these AI-powered systems?
Companies are always looking for an edge in the talent market. They want to track the best and brightest people while making their hiring process more efficient and less expensive. AI can help with all of that.
So it's not just about filling any open position, it's about finding the right people who will stick around, right?
You got it. Companies are realizing that their employees are their most valuable asset, and they're willing to invest in technology that can help them find and keep those great employees.
Okay, so we've covered the basics of how AI is changing things for recruiters and companies. But what about HR departments? What are their needs and concerns in this new world of AI-powered recruiting? And how does AI address those? Let's talk about that after a quick break. We were just talking about how AI is impacting recruiters and companies, but I'm really curious about the HR side of things. They're the ones who have to make sure everything runs smoothly and follows all the rules. So what are their top priorities when it comes to this AI-powered recruiting?
Well, for HR, it all comes down to compliance and data security. They need to make absolutely sure the company's following all the rules, especially when you're dealing with sensitive information about candidates.
Right, because data privacy is a big deal these days. Companies can't afford to be careless with people's personal information.
Exactly. And the thing is, those regulations are changing all the time, which makes it even tougher for HR to stay on top of everything. That's where AI can really make a difference. These AI-powered systems can be set up to automatically flag anything that might be a compliance issue, and they make sure that all the data is being handled securely and ethically.
So it's kind of like having a built-in compliance officer double-checking everything. That must be a huge weight off HR's shoulders.
It really is, and it gives them more time to focus on those bigger picture things, like developing talent and keeping employees engaged.
That makes a lot of sense. But AI isn't just about compliance, is it? What other ways can it support HR?
Onboarding is another key area. When a new employee starts at a company, there's a ton of paperwork and procedures. AI can automate a lot of that stuff, so it makes the whole process a lot smoother for both the new hire and the HR team.
So instead of getting bogged down in all that paperwork, HR can focus on making that new employee feel welcome and part of the team.
Precisely. It's all about creating that positive first impression and setting them up for success.
This all sounds really amazing. But are there any downsides to using AI in recruiting? I mean, technology isn't perfect, right?
You're right. There are always things to watch out for. One concern is that these AI systems need to be monitored and maintained. You need to train them and update them regularly to make sure they're working the way they should, and to make sure they're not accidentally perpetuating biases.
So it's not just a set it and forget it kind of thing. Companies have to be actively involved to make sure the AI is being used responsibly.
Exactly. You have to understand how it works, and you have to be ready to make adjustments as needed. Transparency is crucial.
That makes sense. You need to know what's happening behind the scenes to make sure the AI is aligned with the company's values.
Absolutely. It's about finding the right balance. Leveraging the power of AI while still keeping humans in the loop to make sure everything's ethical and responsible.
Okay, so we've talked about the benefits and the potential challenges. But let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. How do you see AI shaping the future of recruiting? What trends should companies be paying attention to?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think we're really just starting to see what AI can do when it comes to recruiting. As the technology keeps getting better, we're going to see even more amazing tools and applications.
Like what? Give me a sneak peek into the future of hiring.
Well, for one thing, I think AI is going to play a much bigger role in how we assess candidates. We might even see systems that can analyze video interviews, and not just for what the person is saying, but also their body language, and their tone of voice. It's all about giving recruiters a more complete picture of the person and their communication style.
So it's like AI can help recruiters read between the lines.
Exactly.
That's incredible. What else is coming down the pipeline?
Another big area is going to be personalized candidate experiences. Imagine a system that can tailor the entire recruitment process to each individual person. based on their skills and their interests and what they want to do with their career.
Okay.
It could recommend jobs that would be a good fit, give them feedback on their applications, maybe even connect them with mentors or resources inside the company.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It would make job hunting so much less stressful for people and really help them find the perfect job.
Exactly. It's all about moving away from that one-size-fits-all approach to recruiting. We want to create an experience that's more personal and engaging for every candidate.
Okay, last question, and it's a big one. A lot of people are worried about AI taking away jobs. Is that something we should be concerned about in the recruiting world?
It's a fair question, but personally, I think it's more likely that AI will help humans do their jobs better rather than replace them altogether. At the end of the day, recruiting is about human connection. AI can handle the data and the automation, but it can't replace the empathy and intuition and that deep understanding that human recruiters bring to the table.
So it's more of a partnership than a competition.
Precisely. The best recruiting teams in the future will be the ones that can combine the best of human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
This has been a really eye-opening deep dive. As you head into your meeting, just remember that AI is a super powerful tool that can totally change how companies find and hire people. But it's not a magic solution. It's really important to go into it with a clear understanding of what it can do, what it can't do, and the ethics involved.
And one more thing, stay curious. This field is always changing, so keep learning and keep exploring. The future of recruiting is being shaped right now, and it's a really exciting time to be a part of it.
That's great advice. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of AI-powered recruiting. We hope you found it informative and inspiring. Until next time, happy hiring.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest episodes and exclusive content designed to enhance your recruitment strategies.
Are you ready to transform recruitment with AI? Introducing Profilytic, a cutting-edge SaaS platform designed to streamline hiring. Now you can be part of our journey. We've launched a crowdfunding campaign on Wefunder to bring this innovative solution to businesses worldwide. Learn more and join us at wefunder.com Profilytic LLC. Together, let's shape the future of recruitment. Visit Wefunder today. Link is in the description.
Profilytic is a sophisticated software application that leverages artificial intelligence to streamline and enhance the recruitment process. Built upon the same automation engine used by Uber, Profilytic provides a comprehensive suite of features, including a job board, protection against harmful content, spam filtering, resume discrepancy detection, contract and offer management, compliance monitoring, real-time data insights, automated scheduling, and AI-powered candidate screening and matching.